Honestly.
Good morning, it is 7:36. This is the Breakfast Club with Nick Rado and Rodney's More FM. Very pleased to be joined for a special book club. Anzac weekend is this weekend, of course.
Yes.
And you've brought in a couple of books for us to read over the Anzac weekend.
Yeah, so one of them is actually a World War II book. So
Oh, wow.
Twice Torpedoed by Colin Catharis.
Yes.
So Deputy in New Zealand Colin Watts was twice torpedoed during World War II. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Wow.
So the first time he actually survived, he was a prisoner and he was hidden below deck on what they dubbed the Nazi hell ship. It was so incredible at the time, it's really riveting, but it made the national newspapers, or actually all the world newspapers, headlines everywhere about this ordeal that he went through.
Wow.
And all the rest of the crew. So after this, he took a bit of time off. But it turns out, when you read this book, this handsome Kiwi had a woman in every port,
All right.
which adds another element to the story.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the second time Colin was on board a ship that was torpedoed, he was killed. So that was off Long Island in New York.
Yeah, wow.
But at the time, the family didn't know if he'd survived or whether he'd perished. So it was kind of like a big detective work going on at the time during the war to find out what had happened.
Yeah.
So his nephew's written the book, and he paints this really vivid picture of his uncle, who was handsome, had a very short life, but a very eventful life. And you're looking through and you can see these letters, this photograph, and it's just beautifully produced. And I've read it, and it's short, but it just captures like this man's life.
Yeah, wow. Fantastic. And so it was written by his nephew, huh?
Yes, that's right. So he's also called Colin.
He's called Colin as well. Great. So that's called Twice Torpedoed, A Merchant Mariner's Heroic War. And then this other book here, which is a little bit heftier, In With Both Feet. Talk to this particular
So
one.
this is by John Reynolds, and this is a memoir. So this is a Kiwi who's lived life to the full. So he's travelled all over the world, he's taught all around the world, he's written musicals and novels, and now he's released his memoir. So it's not like his whole life, it's just these short vignettes that give a roadmap to his personal life and his work.
Yeah.
So he's taught in England, Canada, Zimbabwe, Australia. He's travelled through Eastern Europe through the Cold War, South Africa under apartheid, and North America. So he's got all these stories that are like really, really entertaining,
Yes.
or hair-raising. Like at one stage, like he was being threatened with someone with a rifle. He's been chased by an angry elephant. You know, it's all there.
Wow.
So it's just hugely entertaining, warm and witty, and it offers like genuine reflection about his life. So it's something you can just dip into and really enjoy.
To win both or one of those books, 0800 more 889. And Karen, where can people get your stuff as well?
Oh, my books. Well, any good bookshop. My website is karenm.co.nz.
Thank you so much, Karen. 0800 more 889 if you want to win those books.